Oh, hello. Yeah, you can hear me now, yeah? Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Okay. I'm just going to start when the crowd... I'm going to start. Oh, okay. Okay. Ready? Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming out today. Try not to block the street, please, if you can. I'm Rana Epting. I'm with Move On. And on behalf of our millions of members that are incredibly upset about Elon messing around with this building back here, I want to thank you for joining us. But I've got some questions. Did Elon Musk win any electoral college votes this last November? No! That's right. Did Elon Musk have the authority to operate a secret government that has access to our Social Security numbers and our Medicaid checks? No! That's right. So let me ask, is what is happening a takeover by an unelected billionaire? Yes! No one elected Elon Musk. But with President Trump's blessing, he has given himself tremendous power with no oversight and no accountability. Musk has shown us he wants to slash Meals on Wheels, shutter preschools, end school lunches for kids in need, while he's steering our government to help himself and his companies. And it's just one piece of the Trump-Musk plan to take money away from us, the people, and replace it with tax cuts for billionaires. Did you vote for that? No. It's outrageous. It must end. That's why we're here today. It's why on Sunday night, over 50,000 people joined us on a live stream to take action and call on their members and their senators to fight this. And our elected officials are listening. Many of them are here with us right now. We're about to hear from many of them who are using their unique power to defend the people from this hostile takeover. And we're going to start with a good friend of ours, Representative Maxwell Frost.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We are here today as elected members of Congress. We're here today because an unelected billionaire and his team have been given full and unfettered access to our taxpayer money and our government. We just tried to enter the Treasury Building as members of Congress, and we will, because we need to provide oversight to Elon Musk and his team. We don't know what they're doing behind these closed doors. The people deserve transparency. The fact that an unelected billionaire has all your private information is a problem. He has access to all of our information, our Social Security numbers, the federal payment system, which means he's calling the shots on our taxpayer money. You mean to tell me a man worth over $400 billion is going to decide what happens with my grandma's Social Security check? There's absolutely no oversight as to what he's doing. What's to stop him from stealing taxpayer money? Nothing. That is why we're here as House Democrats, to hold the line and fight for our constituents. Listen, they campaigned across the entire country, telling people they were going to fight for working people, but they lied. They want to use the government to further enrich these corrupt billionaires and corporations. They want us to believe that the reason we can't pay for our health insurance, the reason we can't cover rent, the reason kids are dying on the streets due to gun violence, the reason there's so much wealth inequality and that so many people live paycheck to paycheck is because of the immigrant, or because of the trans person, or because of your neighbor. They lied. It's because of corrupt billionaires like Elon Musk and corporations, not our fellow working people. I'll end by saying this. We might have a few less seats in Congress, but we're not going to be the minority. We're going to be the opposition. We're not going to allow them to steal from our people, from working class people. And we will fight, we will provide oversight, and we will win. Let's go!
Let's give it up for Representative Frost. Next up, we have the wonderful Representative Jasmine Crockett from Texas.
I'm going to try my best not to preach. I just want to say thank you, because every day that we show up in D.C., we show up for you. We know who we work for. We know that we work for the American people. And what we're not going to do is stand around while they pull this bullshit that they trying to pull right now.
Go ahead.
This is why I'm not going to be able to preach, because I probably won't be able to stop cussing.
Take your time.
But let me tell y'all something. I know some of y'all have been frustrated, and you've been saying, where are the Democrats? Where are our leaders? Well, I'm here to tell you that we ain't never left y'all.
Go ahead.
All right? We are here. We are also going to make sure that they uphold the law. We are not going to sit around while you go ahead and desecrate our Constitution, or you look at the laws that have been passed into law and say, never mind, we'll just ignore that. Instead, we are going to be in your face, we are going to be on your asses, and we are going to make sure, you understand what democracy looks like, and this ain't it. So let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. You're going to learn a few lessons from us. And I'm going to be the first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter, y'all about to find out, all right? Now let me be clear. What Maxwell said is true. Our job is to conduct oversight. We both serve on the oversight committee. And right now, as elected leaders who tried to go in, we were told, well, hold on a second. We got to check to see if you can come in. Now, y'all know he likes to pal around with Putin, right? He's trying to turn us into Russia. But I got news for him. We, the people, will not go.
That's right.
It's cold out here, and y'all, yeah, we won't go. We won't go. We won't go. We won't go. Listen, the final thing that I'm going to say is there are those that have said that we may face a constitutional crisis. I want you to know that the crisis is here. I want you to know that the power belongs to the people, though, y'all. Do not feel powerless. In this moment, as the vice president said as she conceded the election, she said, dark times may be ahead of us. But she said, it's only in the darkness that we can see the stars. I am telling you right now that the stars are right here. It is time for us to shine. It is time
Thank you. All right, next up we've got Senator Jeff Merkley from the great state of Oregon.
When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. All right, we're ready to fight, so let's get at it. So, did anybody vote for a government of billionaires for billionaires? No. Are you ready to stand up and defend our democracy? Yes. What we're in the face of right now is an authoritarian takeover of our country, and we say hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! The first thing that an authoritarian dictator wants to do is take down the folks, the inspector generals. That's what he did, and we want them restored. We want the inspector generals back in. And then reinstate. And then what happened? He took and went to the FBI offices and had those who cover the executive branch marched out of their offices. That is so wrong. We want the FBI looking at Trump and his team. And then, of course, replace the regular news with propaganda. You see, take the mainstream press, throw them out, put in the right-wing crazies to mislead the American people. How about we make sure the American people know through every possible network that this authoritarian takeover is happening and that it's not okay, and we're going to make that happen. And the constitutional crisis, it's on us. It's here. They are transferring the power of the purse to the president. There's a fellow called Russell Vogt. He's going to... He's a white nationalist who despises the working people of this country. He has no role to be in the Office of Management Budget. So while we're kicking Elon out, let's kick him out as well. So, folks, you've got a credible set of speakers right behind me. You're going to hear from them, but you all are the real power here. Use every network. Back home in Oregon, I had 5 town halls this week, and people said, what can we do? Well, how about this? Move with Move On. Join Indivisible. Sign up for the Working Families Party, and let's take back America right now.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! All right! Wait. I got you fired up. Last time. There we go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Jeff Merkley. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Auntie Maxine, representing Maxine Waters with California.
Hello, everybody. We have convened here in the right place, the Treasury Department. Right. We have got to tell Elon Musk, nobody elected your ass. Nobody told you could get all of our private information. Nobody told you could be in charge of the payments of this country. We have told you you've made enough money off our government yourself. And now you want to take everybody else's payroll and make sure that they don't make the kind of money that you've made. Oh, you want to use our money to go to Mars? No. We want to use our money right here in Washington, D.C., in this country. We want to make sure that all of our federal employees are protected. That's right. We've got to make sure that you know and understand nobody elected you. You think you're the president of the United States of America, the co-president president that can take over, go into our private payment system, and do whatever you want to do. You got another thought coming. We're going to stop you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at a crisis in this country. We're in a crisis in this country because Trump and Elon Musk and the billionaires have decided they're going to put us all in our place. They're going to run this country. They're going to make sure that they take over everything. Are we going to let them do that? No. Are we going to let them run this government in the way that they can make even more money? No. And so they won't stop. It is so brazen. Every day, they're taking new actions. They're taking executive actions. Every day, they're doing something. Do you know that Trump and the billionaire class have created more cryptocurrency? Do you know that that cryptocurrency is not a donation, it's not an investment, it's going into their pockets? Do you understand that the money makers are in charge, they think? But when the people decide that we're not going to be trumped on, that we're not going to be walked on, that we're not going to be stumped on, that we're not going to allow them to control our lives and push us out, that when they understand that, we will win.
That's it. That's it.
We've got to be prepared to be out here no matter how cold it is, no matter if it's the rain, no matter if it's snowing. We've got to be here. This is our country. Yeah. This is not Elon Musk's country. This is not Trump's country. This is our country. We deserve to have decent jobs. We deserve to have the respect. We deserve to be treated in a way that all Americans should be treated. And so let me just tell you now, I have Elon Musk's major office in my district. He won't even meet with the local elected officials. He said he was going to tunnel under from his office all the way to the airport so he didn't have to be among the measly people on the ground to get to the airport. He is a low-down, dirty, no good person, along with Trump, that cannot be trusted, and we must not be afraid of them. Again, when the people fight, we win! When the people fight, we win! When the people say that you'd better see us because we damn sure see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Next up, we have Representative Stansbury. Where are you? There you are. Here we go. Let's hear it for her.
All right, good afternoon, America. This is your country. Let me hear you say it. This is our country.
This is our country.
We are not going to let an unelected private citizen steal our data.
That's right.
We are not going to let Elon Musk steal our country.
That's right.
And we are not going to let Donald Trump dismantle everything that America stands for, because this is our country. Now, I was asked to come up here just a moment ago because there are, at least 24 members of Congress duly elected by the American people, and we have been denied entry into the United States Treasury. We demanded to do our job as the oversight body elected by the people to hold these people accountable, and as we stood out here tonight, as the Secret Service duly did their jobs, and we are grateful for what they do to protect this country, they were notified that the Secretary of Treasury was too busy to take our call. He is too busy to be accountable to the American stand.
That's right.
So, as has been said, now is our time to organize, to mobilize, to take back our country, and to let these people know that this is our country, and we will not let them steal it. We will hold them accountable, and we will take it back.
Yes.
Yes! Let's hear it! Okay, next up we have Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut.
Thank you for being here. To America, this is America. This is what America looks like. I am so proud to stand with you in defense of America. And when you think back on this moment, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you will remember this is the moment that made a difference for America, because the message here is we have to reach beyond this crowd, reach beyond this city, reach beyond Democrats to Republicans and say, you are losing your country too. And to all of the federal employees who are here today, if you're a federal employee, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you work. We are proud of you. We are proud of you. You serve America. How many veterans do we have here today? Thank you. Thank you, every one of you. Now let me just say to you, all of your disability benefits, all of the payments that go to your bank accounts, all of that information now belongs to Elon Musk. All of the people who receive any checks, tax refunds, your information is now with Elon Musk. And all of the Americans who pay taxes, your information is with Elon Musk. Every American's information is at risk. Your privacy, your security, every one of you. What is Elon Musk going to do with that information? What does Elon Musk do with anything he touches? He makes money. He's going to make money from that private information, not only himself, but his billionaire friends. So we need to send a message to America. Everybody has a stake in Elon Musk enriching himself, all of the self-dealing that marks Donald Trump's presidency so far, all of that self-enrichment by the billionaires, all of the freezing of money and funding, all of the hiring freezes, all of the firing of inspectors general, it's all to pay for billionaire tax cuts. And Elon Musk will use this information for billionaire tax cuts. All of you today, this smash and grab by Elon Musk is going to stop. The way it's going to stop is through you. Thank you for being here today. God bless everybody who is here. Thank you so much. And now I want to introduce my great colleague from the state of Maryland, who is fighting for us, who represents so many of you, Senator Van Hollen of the great state of Massachusetts.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Dick, and it's great to see all of you here. I see a sign there saying, "Stop Elon's takeover." Are we going to stop Elon's takeover? You bet we are. This is the most corrupt bargain we've ever seen in American history. Elon Musk gives $250 million to elect Donald Trump, and Donald Trump turns over the keys to the United States government to Elon Musk and his billionaire friends and his cronies. Are we going to let that stand? Hell no, we're not going to let that stand. This is happening all over the federal government. Many of you joined us the other day at the Agency for International Development. This is happening at the Justice Department. What we're witnessing here is the biggest heist in American history. Elon Musk coming into the Department of Treasury and stealing Social Security numbers, personal data. Or are we going to let this stand? This is all about taking over the government in order to advance the interests of Elon Musk and the billionaires at the expense of everybody else in America. It was the big lie and the big betrayal. The big betrayal. Donald Trump said he was going to, someone's... Lock him up. Lock him up. It is pretty clear we have to fight this in the courts. We have to fight this in the Congress. We have to fight this in the streets. We need to fight this all over America. And we need to make sure that the billionaires don't take this country away from the working people of America. That's what it's all about. Stop the coup, stop the grift, stop Elon Musk, take our country back. Thank you all very much for being here, and it's going to be a long march, but we will win.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you so much.
No regular order in the Senate.
Thank you, thank you.
No regular order in the Senate.
I just want to thank all of these leaders. We're not done yet, but thank you for your leadership. And next we're going to bring up Senator Chris Murphy. Thank you.
So it feels like the people of America have woken up. We are wide awake to the fraud that is being perpetuated on this country inside this building, and we are not going to stand for it. And I don't know about you, but I don't think the United States Senate should vote for a single nominee that's going to participate in this fraud. When we open up the Senate every single morning, we don't pledge allegiance to the billionaires. We don't pledge allegiance to Elon Musk. We don't pledge allegiance to the creepy 22-year-olds working for Elon Musk. We pledge allegiance to the United States of America. And so I want to make sure that my mother gets her Social Security check, not because she pledges allegiance to Elon, but because she pledges allegiance to the United States of America. I want to make sure your neighbor gets their tax refund, not because they pledge allegiance to the billionaire class, but because they pledge allegiance to the United States of America. And so we have work to do right now. Every single one of us has a responsibility to stand up to this fraud. And it is true, we have to reach out to everyone in this country, conservatives, liberals, Republicans, Democrats, and tell them that we have not months, we have not weeks, but we have days to stop the destruction of our democracy. We have work to do. And so we will fight with you to make sure that in this country, it is the people that rule. It is the people that rule, not the billionaires. We are taking back this country from Elon Musk. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't know. Oh, it's the press, I think we...
It's the press.
I think we have Senator Warren on the way. That's what's happening. Warren, yeah. Is she right there? Warren! 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 Yeah, it is there. Senator Warren is in the house. The people want to hear from you. Let's give it up for Senator Warren.
All right. In the building behind me, Elon Musk is seizing power from the American people. We are here to fight back. A few months ago, Elon Musk spent $280 million to buy an election for Donald Trump. Now, Elon Musk is here to collect on his investment.
Yes.
He is here to seize power for himself. We are here to fight back. Musk has grabbed control of America's payment system. This is the system that makes sure that your grandpa gets his Social Security check on time. This is the system that makes sure that your mom's doctor gets paid for her Medicare exam. Elon Musk wants the power to turn that on, to turn that off, as Elon Musk decides. Elon Musk wants the power to say that your grandpa, who frankly is a cranky old guy, and sometimes disses Elon on X, doesn't get his Social Security check on time. Elon Musk wants power to say to your mom's doctor, you're not doing it the way I would, so the doctor doesn't get paid. Elon Musk wants the power to decide whether or not every road repair in America goes forward, whether or not every Head Start center in America opens, and whether or not every military base anywhere in the world operates according to Elon. Elon Musk wants everyone in America to be at the mercy of Elon Musk. We are here to fight back.
Fight back. Fight back.
Now, no one elected Elon Musk to nothing.
That's right.
Not one Democrat in America voted for Elon Musk.
Not one.
Not one Republican in America voted for Elon Musk. Not one independent in America voted for Elon Musk. Not one libertarian in America voted for Elon Musk. Damn, not one vegetarian in America voted for Elon Musk. And yet, Elon Musk is seizing the power that belongs to the American people. We are here to fight back. This is no longer business as usual. We will speak out. We will rally. We will power a movement all across this country. Elon Musk wants power, and we will fight back. So good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
It's all yours.
All right, let's set it up. Let's hear it for Senator Warren. Wyden? All right, next up we have Senator Ron Wyden from Oregon.
So, on the Finance Committee, I'm the point guy to make the decisions that really matter for the people who are here and the people of our country. And I'm going to tell you, this is not complicated. It's not hard to design. We've got one message today. Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your money. This is, as you know, it's about choices. And some of these Musk people know what they want. They want to cut Medicaid. They want to cut hunger. They want to give the money to the people at the top. Not going to happen on our watch, everybody. And I'm looking out at this great crowd, and it seems to me there's one message for the billionaires, and that is that political change doesn't start at the top and then trickle down. We're here to say we're going to be organizing from coast to coast, changes bottoms up, and we're going to protect these funds in the trust. Count on it today. They are not going to be meddled with, and I assure you that's the case. God bless.
All right.
You here for more?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for more. How about Representative Emily Randle for Washington? Where are you at? There we go. There we go.
All right, Emily.
Go, Emily.
Go, Emily.
Thank you. I represent a community in Washington State with more than 27,000 federal employees.
Wow.
With nearly 100,000 veterans. Retired, disabled elders, children on Medicaid, folks who are using their voices to demand that we have a government run for the people,
That's right.
not the billionaires. My constituents sent me here to do real work for them, to ensure that they have the tools to build the lives and the futures that they dream of. This is a circus that Trump and Musk are creating in order to distract us from the real work and in order to make their cronies rich at our expense. All of our offices have been flooded with calls from neighbors who are desperate, who are scared, who are fighting back. I believe in those people. I believe in all of you and all of us that when we stand together, we will win.
Yes.
We will take our country back,
Yes.
and we will build a better future for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily.
You up now.
Hello, everybody. Are we going to fight the fight? Are we going to win the fight? Are we not going to rest till we win? Let me say first some good news. Every one of the 47 Democratic senators is going to vote against that horrible, dangerous man, Russell Vogt, on Wednesday. And we cannot allow Elon Musk and a small group of people to secretly, behind closed doors, take away our privacy, take away our dollars, take away everything we have. We are going to fight this fight. I am going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Leader Schumer. All right, we're going to... the Senate! Shut down 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 the Senate! Hey! Hey! All right, Representative David Min, where are you? There we go.
Appreciate you all. So I was just elected to represent the 47th Congressional District in California. I succeeded Katie Porter. And like Katie, like Senator Warren, before going into politics, I was a law professor. And we're here because we are in a constitutional crisis, the likes of which we have never seen in this country.
Yep. Yeah.
We're here because Elon Musk, an unelected billionaire, is repeatedly and blatantly breaking the law, including by usurping our authorities, the legislative and appropriations authority expressly reserved to Congress. Now, the Constitution is simple. We appropriate the money and Treasury delivers it, but Elon Musk taking it over threatens all that. Musk has claimed powers that even the president does not hold, including the power to, quote, delete agencies that he doesn't like, agencies that Congress created and funded. Now, who the hell gave Elon Musk this authority?
Nobody!
No one.
No one.
It's not in the Constitution. Until yesterday, Elon Musk had no official role with the administration. Now, all of us up here today, we had to take an oath, just like every senior White House official, like every senior federal official out there, to support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah.
You know who never took that oath? Elon Musk. Now, the White House claimed just yesterday Elon Musk is a special governmental employee. Now, and there's no evidence that he was ever appointed that role, but let's be clear. He is special, very special,
No, he's not.
but not in that kind of way.
Right.
And special governmental employees do not have the right to delete agencies, fire federal employees, shut off access to their accounts. But let's step back and ask, why did Elon Musk want to take control of the payment system? That's the $64 trillion question. And we know why, because he made clear he wants to cut $2 trillion from our budget. Now, if you look at our budget, there's not $2 trillion to cut unless you massively cut Social Security and Medicare, and that is what he's after. And now he has the ability to shut off your Social Security, Medicare, any payments he wants with the flip of a switch. Obviously, he has control of our information as well. He has broken the law time and time again. This cannot stand. He must be held accountable. He must be made to pay. We must enforce the law.
Lock him up. 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 Lock him up.
So I just want to close with this. I did not vote to elect Elmo as a Bond villain as our president of the United States. We have to uphold the Constitution. That's what we're here to do. Now, Republicans have attacked us time and time again because we model the values of diversity and inclusion. Well, that is what America's about. Don't let them tell us we're not American. We are the true Americans here. America is about us. We have to reclaim our country. USA! 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 Thank you.
USA.
Thank you, Representative Min. Senator Ed Markey, come join us down here. Thank you.
Thank you all. Our patriots, our revolutionaries, they fought against King George. They wanted a democracy. They did not fight to create a king or a dictator. They fought in order to make sure that there would be checks and balances. In Alexander Hamilton, they sing of the room where it happens. Well, this Department of Treasury is now where Donald Trump has given Elon Musk the keys to all of the tax money, all of the programs, all of the hopes, all of the dreams of all Americans. But this is not the room where it'll happen. This is the room where it's going to happen. It's going to happen out on the streets of our country. We are not going to make America great again by making America hate again. We are going to stand and fight those revolutionaries. They got knocked down, but they got up and fought. The abolitionists, they got knocked down, but they got up and fought. The suffragettes, they got knocked down, but they got up and fought. And right now, all across America, people are knocked down, but they are getting up and they are going to fight the dictator of Donald Trump and his henchman, Elon Musk. We cannot allow this unlawful, unfair, unconstitutional act to stand. We are going to stand and fight. Fight! Fight! Let's go and do it!
Thank you. All right, let's give it up for Representative Ayanna Pressley.
First of all, happy Black History Month, which is American history. There's a sign back there that says Doge actually means dangerous oligarchs grab everything. Well, ain't that the truth? I am so tired of these billionaire boys and their grubby little hands grabbing at everything. Hands off our bodies, hands off our data, hands off our tax refunds, hands off our Social Security checks, hands off our Constitution, hands off our democracy, hands off. As a proud member of the Committee on Oversight, I'm here for some real-time congressional oversight. And you are a beautiful sight to see, and you prove that the power of the people has always been greater than the people in power. That was true in Seneca Falls.
That's right.
That was true in Selma. That was true at Stonewall.
Right.
And it will be here true today. This is an unprecedented moment, a constitutional crisis, but we will match their energy. With unprecedented organizing, mobilizing, agitating, we will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi Nepo baby. A godless, lawless billionaire who no one elected. Elon, this is the American people. This is not your trashy Cybertruck that you can just dismantle, pick apart, and sell the pieces of. And I want to say to our Republican colleagues, pay attention. We're here today in the hopes that you will see the light. But if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist!
Got you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Representative Subramaniam, where are you at? Right there. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much for being here today. Are we ready to fight? Yeah. Well, we're going to need to, because what's going on inside that building is unprecedented in history. Never before have people who have nothing to do with our government come over here and try to steal our data and try to steal our taxpayer money. They have access right now to the most private information of yours. Your kids, you, everyone you love, they have that information right now. Are we going to let them take it? No. They have access to all our taxpayer money, and at a flip of a dime, they can take it away from agencies, from taxpayers, from everyone. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, they can take it away. Are we going to let them? This is the fight of our lifetime. In 20 years, our kids are going to look back and wonder, what did we do today? What did we do this year? What did we do these next 4 years? What are we going to say to them, right? Are we going to say that we fought? Because what happens when we fight? What happens when we fight? What happens when we fight? Thank you.
Right here. Thank you, Representative McIver. Who we got? Oh, there you go. Ahead.
Look, I came here with one simple message, just like you all. We will not take this shit from Donald Trump and Elon Musk. We want you to know, as mentioned, we came here for an oversight visit in this building behind us, and they told us that we had to have an appointment for an oversight visit. So let's let them know loud and clear to let us in. 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 Donald Trump. Donald Trump thinks that he is a dictator, but we are going to prove him wrong. I came here to Congress in September, and I want Donald Trump to know that this Jersey girl means business. We will not stand for this. We will fight back. The people always had the power. And I tell folks, we've been talking about it all day today. Someone told us that Republicans had their phones off the hook so they wouldn't take your calls about what's going on here. To that. And I tell you that when we leave here, we need to organize and mobilize and tell people to call every elected official of Congress and let them know, especially the Republicans, that we will not take this. We will fight back. Fight back. Fight back. And as I close out, because I know we've been out here for a long time, and goddamn it, shut down the Senate. Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Who wants to hear from Jamie Raskin? I think they're calling you.
My friends, we got to keep meeting like this. I was at AID yesterday. Anybody go to USAID to defend the federal workers? And I saw Elon Musk tweeted out a picture of a non-violent, boisterous rally saying, "Looks like an insurrection to me," he said. You know, and in his native apartheid South Africa, that might have looked like an insurrection to him, because the authoritarians don't know the difference between an insurrection and a non-violent popular protest, okay? So I want to give him a little seminar on it. An insurrection is when the president, who's been defeated by more than 7 million votes in an election, tells people to go and fight like hell, or they're not going to have a country anymore, and they go and they beat up our police officers, wounding and injuring and hospitalizing more than 140 of them. and they chant, "Hang Mike Pence." That's what an insurrection looks like. That's what an insurrection looks like. This is not an insurrection. This is a resurrection today. Why don't you tell America what democracy looks like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
Well then, if we're looking at the Treasury Department, tell me what plutocracy looks like. What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
What does plutocracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
Well, my friends, they sent a memo to 2 million federal workers called the fork in the road. The fork in the road. Wait a second. They took the memo verbatim from what Elon Musk sent the workers at Twitter when he took over that company, and now he thinks he's taken over this company. And so he sent everybody the exact same fork in the road memo with the exact same subject line, fork in the road. My friends, the real fork in the road is between democracy and autocracy in America. That's the fork in the road. That's the fork in the road. So, we don't have a lot of time to get this right. Do you want Elon Musk controlling your parents' Social Security checks? Do you want Elon Musk controlling the flow of money to the red states or the blue states? Do you want Elon Musk controlling congressional appropriations to disaster areas around America? Are you willing to fight day and night, dawn and dusk, to fight Elon Musk and take our government back? My friends, I'm gonna leave you with the words of some great democracy patriots who we gotta keep close in our hearts. First, the great Frederick Douglass, who was born an hour away from here in the Wye River Plantation. And he became a great freedom fighter in the Civil War and through Reconstruction. And Douglass said, if there's no struggle, there's no progress. And the struggle may be moral, it may be physical, it may be moral and physical, but there must be struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. A message to you from the great Marylander, Frederick Douglass. I want to leave you with the words of the great Tom Paine. You know, he came over to America in 1774. He fell in love with the promise of America. He said, if this land lives up to its values and ideals, it will become an asylum to humanity, he said. Not an insane asylum, mind you. A place of refuge for people seeking freedom, democracy, self-government. And he wrote Common Sense, the pamphlet that ignited the American Revolution against the kings and the queens and the oligarchs and the plutocrats and the emperors, all of it. But 1776 was a tough year. Half the people are still running around saying, you can't beat kings and queens. Everybody's always lived under people like Donald Trump or Vladimir Putin or Kim Jong-un. But half of the people said no. They said, let us gamble on democratic freedom. Let's pledge to each other our sacred honor, our property, our very lives to fight for democracy and freedom, said Tom Paine. And then in 1776, he wrote a pamphlet to give people courage and hope. It was a tough time. The country was split. And a lot of people were caving in to the monarchs and the plutocrats. And he wrote a beautiful pamphlet called The American Crisis. I want to quote a tiny little passage for you. I'm going to update the language pursuant to instructions from Nancy Pelosi, who said Tom Paine was a feminist, and that he was. He was fighting for women's suffrage in the 18th century, just as he was fighting for abolitionism too. But he wrote this line, and he said, "These are the times that try men and women's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will shrink at this moment from the service of their cause and their country. But everyone that stands with us now will win the love and the favor and the affection of every man and every woman for all time. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered, but with this saving consolation, the more difficult the struggle, the more glorious in the end will be our victory. Let's make that victory ours."
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Representative Raskin. We've got a few more folks, and we're also going to give you guys some homework, some stuff to do about this at the end. So we're going to hear from Representative Teresa Fernandez. Where are you at?
Buenas noches, America. How are you tonight? How is the crowd? I am Teresa Fernandez, and I represent the beautifully diverse district in Nuevo Mexico, but I am also the chair of the Democratic Women's Caucus, and women are going to war. Women are going to war. Let me tell you, I am here on behalf of the women, the mothers, the veterans, all those women who are afraid with what they're doing. Because we know that they don't want us to know what they are doing, do they? But we do know that they have been attacking women since day one. They have been attacking women since day one. They have told us that we cannot control our own body. And what do we say to that? We demand equality. We demand equality. We demand equality. They have been taking food from the mouths of babes. They have been telling military women, you cannot get the health care you deserve. No, absolutely not. And now they are telling us we cannot go in this building to find out. Well, we say, open the doors. We say, open the doors. Open the doors, because we demand the right to know what you are doing. But more importantly, we demand that you take your hands off of our money. We demand that you stop giving an unelected billionaire the right to our savings account, to our retirement account, to our payments, because that's what he has. Would you invite Elon Musk or his interns into your own savings account? Would you ask him to come and rifle through your regular house bills and what you pay and don't pay? Would you, oh my God, would you ask him to say, come on over, take a look at my children's personal data? Hell no, absolutely not. And we cannot let him do that now. We cannot let him do that now, because we know, but it's not just Musk, it's Trump. Because let's face it, that man and his cabinet, they don't think, some of them don't even think we should vote. They don't think we should serve in the army. They don't think we should have the offices that we do. But I tell you, we are in Congress, we do vote, we do show up, and we are here to say, take your hands off of our money. But let me tell you, Trump is betraying the American voters when he gives this power to Musk. But I am going to be asking my Republican colleagues, are you betraying your voters when you don't stand up and speak out? Are you betraying your voters when you don't say no to what Trump is doing? So let me tell you, they might flood the zone, but we are going to flood the vote. phones. We are going to flood the phones with phone calls. And we are going to I am calling on all women across America, call your representatives. Flood those phones. All women across America, make sure that every representative, every senator, Democrat, and especially Republican know that this will not do. This will not do. Because when women stand up, we win. When we fight back, we win. When we fight back, we win. When women speak, we war. They don't call us Mama Bear for nothing. Right? They don't call us Mama Bear for nothing. We are going to show up, we are going to fight, and we are going to be with you every step of the way. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la victoria.
Thank you. Next up we have Representative Seth Magaziner. Sorry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Seth from Rhode Island, and I see a whole lot of people in front of me who love America, who love our democracy, and who are ready to fight for it. Are you ready to fight for it? We are standing here with you today as representatives of the people, by the people, and for the people, and we are going to get you your money back. And we are standing in front of this building because, get this, this weekend, an army of unelected, unvetted, unconfirmed, unknown children broke into this building to steal your money, steal your data, and steal our democracy. And that group of unelected, unvetted, unconfirmed children were acting under the orders of an unelected, unvetted, unconfirmed, man-child billionaire who is trying to steal from you. And we are not going to let it happen. We are not going to let the cruelty of this man win. The cruelty of stealing from the people to pay for a tax cut for himself. To steal food from children to pay for a tax cut for himself. Medicine from seniors to pay for a tax cut from himself. Your data to get money for a tax cut for himself, and our democracy for a tax cut for himself. We are not going to let that happen. My question for you, are you ready to do the work? Because this isn't going to happen by himself. He was bragging over the weekend that he was working harder than us. So are you ready to do the work? Are you ready to do the real work to take our country back? We are ready to work with you, and we are going to win. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Representative Bynum up here. All yours.
All right, greetings from Portland, Oregon. Now, I just started this job, and they already got me out here in the cold. We fly 3,000 miles twice a week to put up with this foolishness. I'm not happy. My baby said, Mama, you leaving again? I said, yeah, baby, I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. They never told me I could be a patriot, but I'm a patriot. And you're a patriot. And you're a patriot. And you're a patriot. Because I grew up here in D.C. I was a little girl. I was a little girl that rode the 50 line to Brightwood Elementary School. And they always told us the British had come to storm the city. They always reminded us the British had come, and they burned everything down, and we could never let that happen again. They told us, and here we are, Trump and his billionaire boy band. They're not British this time, this one's South African, but they came back, and we're here to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now, Trump, I done already sued you one time when y'all came to Portland and y'all were body snatching, and that had to stop. But I'm here today to tell you we're showing up. We are all patriots. They're going to take their hands out of our piggy banks. We're going to shut it down. We're going to tell Elon Musk, now listen to me, get your hands out my pockets. Say it with me. Get your hands out my pockets. 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 Get your foot off the Constitution. Take your foot off my neck. Now, it's important that you all know that some of us up here are parents. And the reason we serve in Congress is to secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. That means not just for this generation, but the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation. I'm not flying 3,000 miles away every week, twice a week for you to take my money. I'm not giving an inch. And you're not giving an inch. And you're not giving an inch. This is our country. Like I said, Trump, I done already sued you once. I'm ready to do it again.
Thank you. Representative Ansari. Where? There you go.
Good evening. Has it been a long year or what? Damn. I represent Phoenix, Arizona, Arizona's 3rd Congressional District, a community of immigrants, a community of veterans, a community of LGBTQ+ individuals, a community of hard-working American people who did not sign up for Elon Musk's hostile takeover of the United States government. We did not sign up for this hostile takeover of the government. Last I checked, Donald Trump was elected as president, but illegal action after illegal action and allowing an unelected billionaire, Elon Musk, to do whatever it is that he pleases, he literally thinks he's a king. And King Trump and Elon Musk are going after all of your freedoms, all of your rights, your money, your health insurance, your privacy, your data, and we cannot stand for it. Thank you for being here tonight. It is so important that people across the country show that this is not acceptable. This is not what a democracy is all about. We will not stand for it. We will use every lever in our power, but we need you. We need you to call your Republican representatives and ask them why they are complicit in the hostile takeover and dismantling of every agency. They went after USAID. They've gone after Treasury. They're going after the Department of Education. They're going after the Environmental Protection Agency. It is outrageous. So thank you so much for fighting with us. We will win this.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got a few more. We're going to do Representative Becca Balint next. Hey, Vermont's in the house. Every movement needs a scrappy little dyke, and I am that person. Let's bring it. Everybody, we need to bring all of the energy, all of the talents we have. Each of you have something special to bring to this movement. I see lots of people out here saying, what can we do? How do we put our energy in? Here's the marching orders, folks. First and foremost, you cannot lose hope. I know everyone is exhausted. You're overwhelmed. You feel like you got nothing to give. I get it. You must do what you can when you can. And when you need a break, you
It's all for you. You go in now. You do what you can when you can. We need all of you to be our eyes and ears. Authoritarians win when we stop paying attention. You have to tune in. You have to document. You have to post what you're seeing. You have to record the truth and get the truth out. I know how tired you are. I know it. But you are not just doing it for you. You're doing it for your neighbors who don't have a pot to piss in. You're doing it for the folks who don't know if their kids are going to get fed tomorrow. This is not just about us. It's about everyone. It's about everyone. And we know the people who have not let us in today, they are not thinking about us. They are only thinking of them. So here's what you need to do. I need each and every one of you to get in touch with your inner scrappy little dyke. I need you to be fierce. I need you to be focused. I need you to wake up every day and say, I am in the fight. Are you with me? Yes! Let's go!
Yes! Awesome! How about that? Yes! Representative Gomez, you're...
When we fight, I'm Jimmy Gomez from Los Angeles. Before I was ever elected, I was a union member and a union organizer with the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. And we learned that we are brothers and sisters keepers. That when we speak, we make more noise than the 10,000 people who remain silent. So we can make some noise. Are we going to fight in Congress? Are we going to fight in the courts? Are we going to fight in the agencies? And are we going to win? Also, I am also on the Ways and Means Committee. It is not the sexy committee that judiciary or oversight. You do not see us fighting, but we do fight. Because this committee is the most powerful committee in the House of Representatives. It has direct oversight of the Secretary of the Treasury. It has direct oversight over taxes. It has direct oversight over trade. And then what they're going to try to do is pass a tax cut that gives $5 to $8 trillion to the richest 1/10 of 1% of Americans. That's what this is about. And here's the thing. When Secretary Bessent gave access to Elon Musk and his cronies, it wasn't just about data, right? People say it's about data. It's about control. It's about control. Because if you ever filed your taxes, they have your bank account number. They have your routing number. And what they can do is take that money out of your account without ever you knowing it. So that's what they can do. They can steal your money. And what we're going to say, what we're going to do is we're going to stop the steal. We're going to stop them from stealing your parents' money, your Social Security money. We're going to make sure that we push back. Because it's all about giving tax cuts of almost $8 trillion to the wealthiest individuals in this country. And it's time that we stop the billionaire establishment from stealing our future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Representative Kamlager-Dove, let's hear it for you. How are you doing out here? How are you doing out here? I'm Sydney Kamlager-Dove. Shut down the Senate! 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 That's right! My name is Sydney Kamlager-Dove, and I am from Los Angeles. And we are still trying to recover from the devastation of the fires across LA County. And I can tell you something for
sure no one elected Elon Musk to make any decisions about getting my county, my city, my state aid to help us rebuild. There is an economic coup happening right here in the Treasury and right there in Trump's White House, but there's a revolution happening right here on these streets. It is total corruption for an unhinged, unqualified, unvetted billionaire like Elon Musk and his sycophants to come into our treasury to try to take control of our government, to have access to our Social Security numbers, our Social Security payments, our medical benefits, all of the information that we use when we are trying to get a motherfucking tax return. And you're gonna take our money? Homie, don't play that. We are here because it is time to take the gloves off. We are here because we are not going to take this lying down. We are here because we care enough about our country and our democracy and our privacy and our information that we are going to fight, fight, fight until we win. And let me tell you something, people. You gotta eat your Wheaties, because this is going to be protracted. This revolution will be televised, but not on X, and we are going to get up every single day and show and share and document the steal. We are going to show and tell and document the truth. We are going to show and tell and document democracy and the Constitution, so that we remind every single person who is apathetic or has been sleeping that this is the time to wake up, this is the time to rise, and this is the time to fight so that we win.
Thank you. Bring us home.
Can you hear me? I'm Ezra Levin, co-founder of Indivisible. It's not your money, Musk. It's not your money, Musk. It's our money. Whose money? Whose money? Whose money? Our money. It's our money. Now, I love a good chant, y'all. I love a good chant. Feels good to chant. It's not enough. It's not enough to chant right now. Okay? It is a school night. I'm going to give y'all some homework. Okay? I'm going to talk about one man. He was here earlier. He left a little bit earlier, but I have a message for him. Leader Schumer, you were here. You led some good chants. I like to hear those chants. Do something. Do something. Do something. Do something. Hey, I've heard another chant here a few times tonight. I've heard it a few times. Shut down the Senate. Shut down the Senate. Shut down the Senate. Shut down the Senate. Look, 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 look. Hey, y'all. I like to yell at Chuck Schumer as much as the next guy. That is also enough. Chuck Schumer is leader of the Democrats in the Senate. Let me tell you what happened today. There was a vote for yet another nominee, another Trump nominee to lead the VA. You know, that's how I felt too. That's how I felt too. 22 Senate Democrats voted for that nominee. 22 Senate Democrats. You want Chuck Schumer to do something? You tell your Democratic senator to oppose these nominees. Oppose these nominees. It is on all of us It is on all of us to bring this message. There are 3 pieces of homework I want you to bring home with you tonight and then to bring to your senators tomorrow. One, blanket opposition to these nominees. When I say opposition, you say blanket. Opposition, opposition, opposition. That's right, blanket opposition. Number two, we need to withhold unanimous consent. I know that's technical, I know that's wonky, but if we are going to get our senators to actually do something, we have to tell them what we want to do. Withhold unanimous consent. Withhold unanimous consent. I love you guys. Okay, the third thing we need them to do is we need to make Republicans in the Senate, their lives need to be miserable. They need to get worn out having to stand up in that chamber and hold the floor. They need to say, we're doing this and we're going to lose sleep over doing this and stay in the Senate chamber doing this. That means quorum calls, quorum calls, quorum calls, quorum calls, quorum calls, quorum calls, quorum calls. What does all this do? Shut down the Senate. Shut down the Senate. Shut down the Senate. Yes, that's on Chuck Schumer, but that's on all of us. That's on all Senate Democrats. We all have a role, okay? That is what we are going to do. Now, the easy way to think about this is when you're going and talking to your Democratic senator, you say, hey, imagine you are Mitch McConnell in the minority, and then do what that asshole would do. That's what you're going to do. Are we going to unify this Democratic opposition? Yeah. Are we going to stop what Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing to our country? Yeah. Is Trump a king? No. Oh, that's news to me. Does Musk have a mandate? No. Are we going to use the tools available to us to fight for this democratic republic? Yeah. Are we going to win? Yeah. Are we going to win? Yeah. Shut down the damn Senate.
Thanks, folks. Go home and call your senators. Go to meet with their offices. Have a good night.
You and offload at home. I might do that. I saw you with your double camera, dude.
Right.